It's time now for the Peter Chill Saturday Morning News for this Saturday morning, April 18th, 2015. Good morning, you all. This Saturday morning, April 18th, 2015. You know, your news headlines here at our top story at 8 a.m. here on this Saturday morning. Here is is Attorney General nominee Loretta Lynch testifies on Capitol Hill on Washington as President Obama on Friday said it was crazy and embarrassing the way that the Republican-led Senate has held up confirmation of its Attorney General nominee Loretta Lynch. In Kabul, Afghanistan, a suicide bomber on a motorbike blew himself up in front of the Kabul Bank in Jalalabad, Afghanistan early Saturday, a local government spokesman said. President Obama and Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi reached to shake hands following their joint news conference in East Room of the White House in Washington on Friday, as President Obama said it will be no greater threat to the planet from climate challenge. In Sydney, 5 Australian teenagers were arrested Saturday on suspicion of plotting an Islamic State group-inspired terrorist attack on the Veterans Day ceremony that included targeted police officers, officials said. 2 weeks after world powers in Iran announced a framework agreement to curb Iran's nuclear program, widening the gaps between the two sides are emerging. In Baghdad, Iraqi officials said they were carrying out DNA tests on a body they believe could belong to a top aide of former Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein. Islamic State claimed responsibility for a bomb on Friday that killed at least 2 people outside the U.S. consulate in the northern Iraqi city of Erbil, a fresh demonstration of the militarist group's reach its even as forces against it of the Allied claim progress. Gunfights broke out and vehicles were set ablaze on Friday in one of Mexico's biggest cities along the U.S. border after security forces arrested the leader of one of the main drug gangs in the area in Reynosa, Mexico. In Jerusalem, as Israel has agreed to release hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenues and customs duties that it had withheld from the Palestinians for months, officials on both sides said it Saturday. Labor leader Ed Miliband will announce a new task force to crack down on immigrant exploitation today as he admits the party got it wrong on immigration in the past. A natural gas pipeline exploded in California. Sheriff's gun range shot flames over 100 feet in the air, leaving 11 people injured. An investigation is underway after a man was fatally shot by Chicago police in a city's South Shore neighborhood, officials said. A man shot dead his 2 brothers along with his mother and sister-in-law and then shot himself fatally also, as per police in Phoenix, Arizona. It will appear that Comcast planned buyer at the Time Warner Cable may not be such a sure thing as once thought. Separate reports, including one from Bloomberg, claimed that the Department of Justice is driven to block the merger in the Senate. Johnny Kemp, an R&B singer born in Bahamas, whose 1988 tune Just Got Paid went to number 1, has died at the age of 55. And billionaire developer Alfred Tubman died of a heart attack near his home in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan on Friday night. He was 91 years old. NASA has released a new image of Ceres yesterday. This new image offers a detailed view of the landscape of the celestial object, which is classified both as a dwarf planet and a giant asteroid. Scientists were in for a huge shock when found a sperm whale decided that their underwater vehicle needed some investigation nearly 2,000 feet below the ocean surface. Public health advocates are stepping up pressure on the U.S. government to quickly regulate and restrict access to e-cigarettes after new data showed use of the products tripled among high school and middle school children last year. The California measles outbreak that began in December has ended, according to Dr. Karen Smith, director of the California Department of Public Health and State Health Officer. A toxic mixture of poverty, drug addiction, and hopelessness has driven Indiana to its largest outbreak of HIV in its history, but thanks to the team effort, prosecutors now believe that they have made some definite progress. Alright, let's take a look at sports here. The Boston Red Sox opened up the 4-game Patriots Day weekend series against the Baltimore Orioles with a 3-2 win last night at Fenway Park. Today, the Sox and the Orioles will square off again at 4:05 p.m. at Fenway Park. In Las Vegas, Los Angeles Kings center Jarrett Stoll was arrested Friday for suspected cocaine possession at the MGM Grand Hotel's Wet Republic Pool Complex. Chris Bryant absorbed the sights and smells of the sounds of Wrigley Field in Chicago as he cherished playing in front of 30,000 charge-up fans. He appreciated all the family members and friends who turned out for the big league debut. Peter Chill News Times, 8:06 and it is time now for a traffic report here on this Saturday morning here. It's smooth sailing now ways byways in New England here, and the only slow spot I can see on the map is Route 3 on the northbound side here. As Route 3 on the northbound side, a little slow from after Route 53 in Hanover, but otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Saturday morning here. Okay, let's take a look at the MBTA service alerts here. On the subway systems, it's looking good. Commuter rail. Fairmount line, train 1754, 8:30 a.m. from Reedville, cancel today. Next train out of Reedville will be train 1756 at approximately 9:30 a.m. And Fairmount line, train 1753. 7:50 a.m. from South Station, cancel today. Next train out of Boston is 1755, approximately 8:50 a.m. Greenbush Line, train 1070, 7:15 a.m. from Greenbush delayed today, 10-15 minutes due to track work repairs. And Providence Stoughton Line, train 1801, 6:45 a.m. from South Station, delayed today, 15 to 20 minutes due to Amtrak signal problems. There. Peter Children's Times out 8:08 on this Saturday morning here, and it's time out for a weather report for today. Sun skies about 68 degrees. Calm wind becoming westbound 6 miles by the afternoon. For tonight, most of the skies are gradually becoming clear skies with a low around 39 degrees, north at about 6 to 8 miles per hour. For Sunday, sun skies about 56 degrees, north at about 7 to 9 miles per hour, as high as 20 miles per hour. For Sunday night, podcast skies low at 37 degrees, and southeast with about 3 to 5 miles per hour. For Monday, showers likely May afternoon, cloudy with a high of 52 degrees, southeast with about 7 to 13 miles per hour, as high as 26 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 70%. By the night, showers low at 48 degrees, and chance of precipitation is 80%. Tuesday, chance of showers before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy skies high about 63 degrees, and chance of precipitation is 50%. So that, podcast skies low about 42 degrees. And Wednesday, most skies high about 60 degrees. And Wednesday, most skies low about 40 degrees. Thursday, chance of showers, podcast skies about 55 degrees, and chance of precipitation is 40%. Thursday, most skies low about 37 degrees. And for Friday, most skies about 54 degrees. Here, our north temperature standing at 40 degrees with first skies. And that's going to be it for the Peter Chill Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, April 18th, 2015. I'm Peter's here. Give a good day. I'll see you at 5 o'clock for an evening report. Have a good day.